Part B of Celine and Leah thinking about getting a Milton's image. They got a flash drive full of Milton's imagery at a college party. They've been checking out my imagery, the latest stuff, 2018. It is very easy for me to put your address there and your phone there. It's on a GIMP program. So they're doing that, and I told them in the video that was 20 minutes that those with high-tech toys on hand requesting special treatment in our fictional streets. As they on hand did that, they zapped and turned off the camera in the middle of the video. After I'd gone through all these I want to cut out and have in my next Tommy laminating. And what the way they went through that, wanted to do it on Friday, and there's just so much stuff going on there. I'm waiting on a box to return one. I've got two computers to return. I've got the protection plan on both from Walmart. I'm waiting on that, and oh yeah, I had visiting nurse. Hopefully I can get some sleep medicine, at least some pain medicine, so I can decent pain medicine, so I can get some sleep at night. But they just been going stone cold crazy. If you see a whole bunch of Chinese fellas going down Eagle Rock Boulevard with a big sink in their hand, tell them I moved. As always, the most common phrase around here is the Chinese are crazy, crazier than usual. It's because they hate truth. They hate to see their crumbling wall of evil. See, I got these real well in the sunlight in that first video, and they showed up quite well. It's a 2 to a 4x6 print. You can have a nice contact image. So that's probably what the devil on hand. And I've seen some what I call the bloodline lorries. If you know our fun fiction and the mega sets of gene pools of folks, yeah, actual bloodline of the devil herself. So that too could have an effect on the phone's camera. Macy rest in hell, so the world can progress normally. Remember, the devil lorries are an assault on Mother Nature. They have those gay husbands, kind of like the Chinese. They are so dissatisfied with their own life that they want to throw excrement at the rest of the world, stick their tongues out at the rest of the world, as I say often in my Tommy parable. But anyway, I got the parable in, and I was talking about some other stuff as well, about how we gotta take back America. How the censorship over our phones placed that cowardly Hussein and that buffoon Russian guy. I also mentioned that a lot of folks on college campuses participate in those campaigns and stuff. And it doesn't matter if you were actually in support of that cowardly Hussein, or you wanted the buffoon Russian guy. You were working the phones, you're working the rallies. When you call me up, 424-229-4140, I haven't gotten a 9/11 Flight 93 check of America's lifelines in a decade of asking. When you try to call me up and you get that warning thing, phone ringing, every message gets a signal, it's money out of all of our pockets, in that it's also your family's lifeline not working. It's money out of our pockets. I can't have decent work as a graphic art designer, because graphic art companies cannot reach me by phone. And when you're calling up countless other customers and you get that boring thing, you don't know if they're not there, or if someone is just hijacking a call to them so Gates or Google or Spectrum can get the business. It doesn't matter who. It means it's not you getting that business. Make a video of America's hijacked lifelines, your Gates livelihood, 424-229-4140. And I went on to say that, you're calling up to drum up support for a cause. Save the trees, save the whales. I'll stick with something we actually like. A lot of folks even participate in campaigns and they're not too fond of the buffoon Russian guy or the cowardly Hussein. But when you're trying to go to votetestruth.blogspot.com, you can't reach that site. Can't reach my imagery of truth on that site. Either way, both. It means our democracy is being hijacked. We need to do something about it. So, those hijacking of calls to me are worried enough about it to alter phone records covered up. See, I've been asking for a decade. I haven't gotten a 93 check call. No comments about the Osama rumor that Obama is Osama's son. No comments about any of my Tommy parables. The picking one from yesterday, I plan a sequel for today. No comments about that. In a decade of asking, that's very obvious stuff. Lots of folks have videos of them trying to call me, timestamp on their phone, number dial. With my Trump's phone gate yesterday, I told them, good priests, to hand out their phone in church. And, I didn't tell them to ask and answer Jesus' question, but check on those families' lifelines. I've got my answer to Jesus' question with that phone turning off. And not 193 check in a decade of asking. You get your answer. And yes, see that phone you make a video of as every child in America's lifeline to the firemen, the police, and the paramedics to make a video of being hijacked. All firemen to the fire station's phone, all policemen to the police station's phone, all military personnel, all soldiers of the military base's phone, all across America and beyond, and of each other's phones. See the phone you're making a video of is every child in America's lifeline to the firemen, police, and paramedics. Make a video of being hijacked. 424-229-4140. Now let me show you my eyes before those getting angry over truth and their path they're on, where they can see the end. This is me, my eye, one of them, from about 9 years ago. If you look close, you can see a little bit of blue behind the words there. But mostly all brown, browner than that, back in Louisiana when they started changing in 1996. And here's the eye from about 5 years ago. Smaller brown circles slowly disappearing, bigger bluer circles growing in, through, and around. I've tried to get everything in, put the eyes in, and then I'm going to shut it down. We have some examples in progress, and I call it the Armenian fictional military pit bull project. Some folks are too humored to run, as I say, as they're brought here to be in that. If you know what's going on with those eyes in the real world where you can make a video if you hijack call to me and you got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dial. Do that. And I did put in the second time around that they looked out and saw Larry with his very expensive hood up on that car. He's been making a lot of easy money with the wrong people, impersonators of yours truly, and they're getting struck by lightning bolts. And he's outside cussing out that car. That's not the only thing bad that's happening to him. Girls, when you come to get your image, make sure you come see the man in Iraq, one and only in the Immaculate Apartment. Apartment 409. just this way of the intersection of York and the Eagle Rock Boulevard across from Target on Eagle Rock Boulevard. Make sure you come see me and don't go anywhere near impersonators. It will get you what these folks in my Main Street fiction. What these folks who have just zapped 20 minutes, and it's a Chinese effort, otherwise they would have zapped earlier. I've wasted 20 minutes of my morning. Why bother anymore? The great tales of the crumbling Chinese wall of evil are very obvious. Conduct class on them yourselves as we build a better world upon the rubble of that great wall of evil.